On the evening of May 26, there was an explosion near the Azovstal plant destroyed by the Russian army in Mariupol. Eyewitnesses in occupied Mariupol reported an explosion near the Azovstal plant. A few seconds before the arrival, the townspeople heard the whistling of rockets. Now a column of smoke rises over the territory of the plant, which can be seen several kilometers away. The representative office of the DNR formation said that 2 long-range rockets were fired at the city. VGDRX reporter Rudenko claims that the Ukrainian armed forces struck with Storm Shadow missiles. One was fired by our air defense, the second hit the empty destroyed Azovstal plant, wrote the Z war correspondent. Journalist Andrei Saplinko writes that the Ukrainian armed forces hit the base of the Russian occupiers, which they equipped on the ruins of Azovstal. And when striking the Russian armed forces base in Mariupol, the occupiers suffered heavy losses in both manpower and combat equipment. Late on the evening of May 25, for the first time in many months, the Russian armed forces were hit in occupied Mariupol. The Russians suffered heavy losses. The results of the Bavina were reported in Telegram by Peter Andriushenko, advisor to the mayor of Mariupol, citing informed sources. According to his data, the liquidation of 24 servicemen of the Russian armed forces in the strike was confirmed. Another 37 occupants were wounded, most of them in serious condition. The Russians suffered heavy losses with military equipment, Andriushenko assures. Tigers, armored off-road vehicle, and tracked equipment for scrap. A lot. Good, said the advisor to the head of the city. On the streets of Mariupol in the morning noticed the transportation of broken equipment of the Russian armed forces. Tigers, presumably, were moved in the direction of Novoazovsk. Andriushenko urged the residents of the city to share with the defense forces information about the location of the RF armed forces in the city. He recommended sending this data to @MrPolisprotov_admin. It should be noted that until recently, the Ukrainian armed forces did not strike Russian military facilities in Mariupol. The city is deep in the occupants' rear. However, on May 25, the situation changed. Tellingly, the incursions occurred after the arrival of British Storm Shadow missiles to the Ukrainian armed forces. The Russians assert that it was these that were used for the strikes. The Ukrainian side does not comment on the information.